Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Amber and I'm so glad you've joined me for today's Weigh-In Wednesday. So this is the day of the week when I give you an update on my 103-pound weight loss journey. I am not there yet, but I'm on my way. Hope you guys are doing well today, staying warm if it's cold where you are. Florida has been rather cold. However, we're warming up. Today the high is 81, so that's very nice. So last week I said I was 191. I'm not sure if I gave the ounces, but I was 191.6 last week. So of course that was up a little bit because I think I had been about 188, 189, something like that. So hopped on the scale today and it's, un poquito, a little better. It's 191.2, so I will take it. That is heading in the right direction down, right? That is the objective here. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Last week I said, as with every week, that my goal is to increase my physical activity because for me, just adjusting my calorie intake is not enough. I need to move. I need to get the circulation going, the metabolism jump started, and all of that. So I did do the Zaz whole body vibration machine one day. I did the treadmill also. And then last night, hubby and I went for a walk. It was so beautiful. It was actually almost a little chilly for this Floridian, but it was very nice. And then when we came back home, I said, let's just spend a few minutes doing a little weeding because the weeds, it's Florida. So we spent, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes out there. So we made a little bit of progress. So a little bit every so often. So that was a little more physical activity. So I'm pretty happy about that. That's probably the most activity I've done in a number of weeks just because I hadn't been feeling well. So, I want to talk about that because this whole weight loss thing, it's a journey. It's a journey. It is not just a quick little sprint and you're there and you meet your goal and you never have to worry about it again, right? This is February. I have a birthday coming up, you guys. I'll be 52 later this month. And, the older we get, the more challenging it is, right? We're not 20-somethings, and sometimes we have to deal with physical things, challenges, and we just have to keep going. And so a number of weeks ago, I made up these little flashcards. They're 12 little keys to weight loss. And so today I want to talk about the first one. I know I've talked about these before, but it's time to go back to the basics. For me, I'm preaching to the choir here. Maybe it might help you as well. But the first one is mindset. And this is so important because, I talked about how the month of January, I just was not feeling well, dealing with a couple physical things. And I'm just now feeling better, thankfully. But, sometimes life just is that way. We have setbacks and we have things that happen that we didn't plan for, right? So then it's going to boil down to our mindset and how do we want to move forward? Or obviously we have the choice to stay stuck or to regress. But for me, those are not options. I cannot go back. I have to keep moving forward. And the reason is because I want to have the best health possible. And I'm sure you guys do too. And so this will really pull from our resolve, right? I mean, we have to have a strong why. Why do we want to lose weight? Because if we don't identify those reasons, then we will have no incentive to keep moving forward because it's hard, right? They say weight loss is hard. But so is being overweight. So choose your hard, right? And then also another quote that I really like is weight loss is hard, but hard is not impossible. And I love that because sometimes we can get it in our mind that, oh my goodness, it's just impossible. Maybe at, you might say at my age, whatever that is, or it's impossible. I have a busy lifestyle. That's the excuse I gave to that mean old cardiologist who lit a fire under me that day to start losing weight. I said, I have a very busy life. And you know what his reply was? If you keep going the way you're going, you won't have a life. Wow, ouch. But he was right, because I was headed down a really bad path. At 248 pounds, it was not good, not good. So here I am, 191.2, having gained a few pounds, since the holidays. But that's okay, because we will just hunker down and reach down deep for that resolve. Identify my why. I want to be in shape. I want to strengthen my muscles. I want to be in the best health possible. I want to be around for my grandkids. I was telling my husband last night, I'm like, we have to get ourselves in gear, because we have to be able to get down on the floor with our grandkids. Oh my goodness. Yesterday, I got to spend a little bit of time with our new grandbaby. And that is always a treat for me. He is such a doll, really. He's starting to be awake a little bit more. He's a sleepy little guy. But he is precious, and I think he's gaining some weight. His little cheeks are filling out. He's just so cute. But he is just precious. He has really brought our whole family so much joy, and we're just so grateful to God. But I digress. I was telling hubby that we gotta, get in good shape here. So that is the goal, because, we have things that we want to do. Hubby and I, when he does retire down the road, that'll be a while, but, we want to travel more. We still travel now, but a little bit more, obviously. And we have things we want to experience and do together. And I'm sure you and your family do too. So those are all part of my why. So, those are the things that keep me going, right? We can say, oh, I wish I could eat this. Maybe it's sweets or more carbs or whatever your choice is, your treat. But you know what I have learned along the way, since I've been on this journey now for 3 years, is that have some treats here and there. Definitely. Do not deprive yourself, because it will not end well. So have some treats here and there, but let them be, the exception rather than the rule, right? So what we do most days is, stay on the way that we want to eat, stay on our plan, tracking and all of that. But, allow yourself to have some treats. For instance, my older son and his wife and baby came over last week for my dad to meet the new baby, and that was a sweet time. Oh my goodness, my dad was so excited. The smile on his face. But we had some chocolate pie to celebrate. And yes, I did have pie, because we have a new little one. But I don't have pie every day. So there's that. But yes, have the treats, but, by and large, obviously stick to whatever food plan that you are going by. So for me, I stopped by and got some fresh produce yesterday, which I was pretty happy about. They had some nice cherries too. I got cherries, blueberries, raspberries, some more bananas, because I have a banana in my smoothie. And then some vegetables. I got sweet potatoes and some cabbage. Hubby wants me to make egg roll in a bowl, so I will do that for him. But yes, so how do I eat? I eat lean meats and vegetables. I do have some carbs here and there. I have maybe a few potatoes or rice, but I try to stick to more vegetables. So I'm getting back to that for sure. So I want to challenge you for the next 7 days, the next week, to see if you can get some exercise in at least 2 days a week. Maybe even 3, but at least 2. That's my personal goal. 2 to 3 days of exercise. And, you know, they say the way to implement a new habit is to make it stupid easy. Make it so easy that it's impossible to fail, right? And so I'm going to go back to setting out my workout clothes and my tennis shoes and socks the night before. So my brain has it in its mind that, you know what, this is what we do. This is what we do in the morning. So that is my goal. And, you know, in theory, in my mind, because sometimes I think I'm Wonder Woman, I say to myself, I will get on the treadmill for, you know, say 30 minutes or whatever. And if I do that, which I could do, but say if I did that every day, my lower back would really be hurting. So hubby reminds me, just do a few minutes a day or a few minutes, you know, every other day. So that is what I'm going to do. Start small and work my way up. And so that would be my best advice to you. I know in the colder climates, you might be having snow and all of that right now and ice. And obviously it's hard to get outside to exercise. But, you know, there are like the Leslie Sansone walking videos on YouTube where you could just even walk in place at home. So there are definitely exercises that you could do inside when the weather is not conducive to exercise. So throwing out that challenge to you guys, try to move. I always say to myself, try to move more than you did yesterday. That's the goal. Get that circulation going. Another thing that I have really been enjoying lately is my decaf green tea. And they say that that helps metabolism as well. And so I feel like I'm doing something, to better my health. So tea is always a good thing. And I put just a little bit of honey in it. So that's really good. So I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know in the comments below what's happening in your neck of the woods. How are you doing on meeting your goals? And if you've fallen off the wagon, you know what? Just hop right back on. No time like the present. So until next time, many blessings. I'll see you soon.